Here we are at number 7. I think this is our first video shoot here on this wonderful par 54 course. And 7's a little bit unique because it has different grasses on certain tees. The 4 tee that we're standing on is bent grass,
Correct.
and the other tees are ryegrass. And we've talked to everybody about how to repair their divots. One of the unique things that we did for everybody on 7 and Chiricahua and Apache is we've put the seed on the mix that is chewing fescue. So if you make a mistake and you're on a ryegrass tee and you put the chewing fescue, not a problem.
Correct.
If you're on the bent grass tee, you put the chewing fescue on her, not a problem.
If you take a divot, chase it down, go get it, replace it. Sometimes your divots might be 10, 15, 20 yards up in front of you. Especially at 7, you're gonna have areas on the tee box where it might drop off the front. Take a moment, go get that piece of sod, get that divot, bring it back, put it in. If you need to sand around it with some seed, fine, but don't just leave the divot and then go ahead and fill the divot that you took with sand. Try to find that. If you can't find yours, find another one, because I guarantee you somebody's left one out there.
Well, there's 2 things I would tell every golfer. Number 1, if you make a divot and you're not sure what to do, go get it and replace it.
Absolutely.
And number 2, when we put it down, is not to put too much sand in there.
Oh, good
People
point.
overload the sand and things like that. Just put a little bit down.
Yep.
Because the seed wants to sit in a little pocket and it wants to be protected from the environment around it. Don't over apply the sand.
Great point, because I do see in fairways a big mound of sand in where somebody made a divot. Just a little bit, just sprinkle a little bit in there. You never get it above where the rest of the grass is.
Right.
Keep it down in that area.
Golf crew gets here about 6:30 in the morning and we go out to the greens and we start fixing ball marks. Problem is, any ball mark that was not repaired last night or yesterday by the golfer, I'm already behind.
Absolutely.
Really a ball mark should be fixed or heal properly within 15 to 20 minutes of when it happened. Because what happens if it takes any longer, it dries out, it takes much longer to recover when you don't fix it right away.
And that's why we get those real light spots on the green, those what I would say dead spots, so to speak.
Look, we actually take the old dead material out. We remove it. Then Hugo takes his ball mark repair tool. We add the sand. And then we pinch it together.
So typically, what kind of a recovery time would you be looking at now with the colder temperatures?
Oh, I'd say 2 weeks to 3 weeks for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even a little longer.
I'd say, yeah, at least 30 days.
So you'll see this, and then they take a
Roller?
piece of pipe, or they roll it, to smooth it out.
Sure.
And that's kind of what the crew does. To help me and to help you, the golfer, we're going to show you what we need you to do so we can get these greens better and faster in shape
Let's
at
do
this
that.
time of year.
So we have a ball mark over here that we made. So ball comes in, we've got a ball mark. What we'd like our members to do is, we have adopted this from Augusta National. We like you to take your divot ball mark repair tool and place that right in the center. You can do it with a T, you could do it with a single prong. If you use a double prong, you can do that as well. But make a little opening in the center of that ball mark. Then go around the outside and work your way back in to the center. Tap it down with your putter, your flat shoe, and that ball mark will heal itself almost overnight. We'll have great recovery and we'll have better playing conditions.
John, I can't even see that compared to the hole that we left on the ground there.
It's amazing.
So really, it's up to you.
Yep.
It's up to the golfer to repair their own ball mark and, help a friend.
Absolutely.
Well, I think the most important thing, John, is it's your golf course.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you take care of it, the more it helps everybody, and it protects the golfer playing behind you. And I think it makes you feel better about what you did.
I couldn't agree more. So Sean, one of the questions I've been getting lately with these colder temperatures, especially on the bent grass golf courses like Renegade and 7, is the purplish tinge that you see. Can you tell our members a little bit about why that grass has got that little purple hue to it?
Well, you know, one of the things bent grass does, it does not grow very well in colder temperatures, soil temperatures.
Even though it's cool season grass,
It's not cold grass.
it's not cold grass.
You know, so anytime we get soil temperatures under 50 degrees, that usually occurs a lot in December and January, and you get a lot of frost. You'll notice that purple tint. When the sun hits the grass, the sun is not producing enough chlorophyll, which is not greening up.
Got it.
And there is phosphorus in the plant. It's not like we're not fertilizing enough, but it's so cold the plant's not translocating or moving it in. So even though I'm putting it out there, the plant is not metabolizing it fast enough. It's sort of like our Christmas dinners and Thanksgiving. You know, it's got to get that moving.
I think I turned purple when I ate too much.
Yeah. So I think that you're going to see it, but it's a great question and do that. And I also think at the maturity of the grass, when it gets a little bit more mature, we'll probably have a little bit more material in it going into the winter, and that will help us.
I couldn't agree more.
Thank you.
Thank you.